Well, welcome back to Al and Otter Outdoors. Otter's behind the camera. We've got my lovely wife, Jennifer Barnett. Now, she's one of our two sponsors right now.
Right.
Otter, talk about Jen Squared at Front Porch Realty.
Okay, we got Jen Squared at Front Porch Realty. My daughter Jennifer Gallops and Jennifer Walker.
Whose maiden name was Lauderdale.
Lauderdale Walker, yeah. And anything you need, property, houses, lake, city, country, land, commercial, whatever you need, she can help you out, or they can help you out. Just give them a holler, Front Porch Realty.
Hey,
They have a new website too, Gen2.
Yes, they do have a new website.
Gen2.com, I think
Yeah.
that's what I saw.
and
And
this is
we can vouch for them too.
yeah, it was the most professional, easy, stress-free. You know, they helped us sell our house in Chillsburg. You know, Jennifer, your daughter Jennifer, I
Yeah.
don't think Jennifer Lauderdale was on there yet, or Walker, but it was a very professional job. Told us exactly what we needed to do and all that. Now our other sponsor is my beautiful wife. All right, tell them about your booth.
I have a vintage booth at Brass Bear on Valleydale Road in Birmingham. Brass Bear Antiques. I'm on Road J, about halfway down and on the right. A combination of a vintage estate sale finds. It's a small booth, so it's not a lot of furniture. It's mostly small things. And guess what my biggest seller is?
What is your biggest seller?
Believe it or not, it's picture frames. And I just restocked today more picture frames. I have probably sold close to 100 picture frames just in a month, which is kind of surprising to me. But I've got the jewelry that I make is available there, and just all kinds of other little things that I see, pick up and make available there.
And it gives us some weekends about every 2 to 3 months to go somewhere, spend the weekend, and hit the thrift stores. And a lot of people think I'm impatient, but when I'm with you, I just say go.
He'll stay in the car and watch a gardening YouTube something, or sometimes he'll go in and find his little treasure.
I found 3 pair of khaki pants.
You might have found one of these coolers.
Yes, this one
This
right
one
here.
right here.
Yes. Well, I know that some of the high school kids that, you know, I teach are going to be upset today. Otter, this was really an impromptu trip, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It was kind of spur of the moment. Really didn't make a final decision to this morning. Was we gonna go?
Right.
But the weather was perfect, and so here we are. And today was epic.
Yes, we literally quit because we had so many fish to dress. So we're going to start laying them out.
Oh my gosh.
1, 2, 3.
How many pounds do you think
4.
that one is?
That one's about 5 pounds. 5,
Golly.
6. This one's about 6 or 7 pounds. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Oh my gosh.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
And that was the little cooler.
That was, well, at one point I said, Otter, we need to go back and get another cooler.
Yeah, and I didn't want to because the ride was cold.
Or like they say on jobs, we're going to need a bigger boat.
Yeah, we
So
needed a
we're
bigger boat.
counting at 18,
18.
19,
Oh my God.
20. Now we get into some big boys. 21,
That ought to count for 3.
22,
That's not the biggest one.
Oh my God.
23,
Oh.
Gracious.
We had to
alive.
chase this one a while, didn't
Yeah, that one was a problem.
we? 24. Otter, we may be a couple short of 30. 25. 26. 27. 28.
With the two of y'all, that would be 30.
Yeah. Now, we did catch 2 drums, didn't we?
Yeah, we did catch 2 drums because technically we caught 30 fish.
I'm going to say this one,
You think he's 12?
yeah, he's probably 12
Y'all don't
pounds.
have one of those things you
I do, and I broke it.
Yeah. Well,
catch such big fish.
We caught a 26 pounder
Okay.
literally, and I broke it trying to weigh
Right.
him.
Trying to
but I'm
weigh.
going to kind of lay out some
Biggest to smallest.
Yeah.
I'm going to just lay out some of the bigger ones here.
All right, Al, I got a question.
Okay.
Would this be, where would you rank this on productive days on the lake?
As far as jug fishing,
Yeah.
best ever.
Yeah.
Really?
Best
Yeah.
ever.
Now we've caught them on the trot line like this before.
and,
Not-
and,
but
and
not
we
jug.
literally
Why
could.
do you think today was such a productive day? I mean, here it is. What's today's date? March 3rd. That's
March
David's
3rd.
birthday.
All
That's
right,
my brother's birthday.
Now I'm gonna say this. We even checked the phase of the moon. It was a what?
Waxing crescent.
Which is a fingernail moon.
Thumbnail moon.
All right.
Oh, okay.
And
Well, your
Yeah.
viewers might want to comment as to why they think today was such a productive day.
that you know what? Why don't we? I know she'd never do it, but we'd love to have her a guest on every time.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I mean they need. If there's a science to this, then y'all need to figure it out.
Yeah.
Because this. How many fish fries are we talking about here?
Well,
One big one.
Let's get down to what this is really
Yeah,
about.
one big one.
my late dad, who died in 2020, would call this size fish choice.
Choice. That's
Why?
perfect
Why?
eating.
Well, it's going to be. You're going to get 2 fillets. What we'd fillet it about right here, down, and then cut off a chunk here. So you're going to get 4 good pieces of meat off this, and it's a smaller fish.
So it's gonna be tender.
It's going to be tender
real flaky.
and good.
So what about that real big one? It's
Well-
not gonna be as good.
Here's the key on this one, and I can give y'all some advice on this one. When I clean this one, what me and Otter like to do before we fry it, not only does it have this skin on it, it has a little inner skin. And when it's firm, when you thaw it out, take a good sharp knife and cut the little inner skin off where you got nothing but white meat. And it's really good. Now,
And it's
And
gonna
we'll
be-
cut
it's
the
gonna be-
fillet into smaller chunks, and so it don't
Yeah.
take long to cook.
Right.
And
you
it,
don't want it so thick that it
Right.
won't cook all the way
right,
through.
Right.
yeah, good. Jen, you are so smart. I married up. Now, Otter, tell our viewers 2 things we've really noticed.
About
One is the water temperature.
water temperature is key. It's got to be. Well, what we've noticed is the colder the water, the better we are. The better,
Right.
better
the
we do.
better the fish. And anytime we go up and guys, we're not trying to hide where we fish. We're here on Lay Lake. We fish these in Dry Branch Slough, and today we were in Bully Creek.
Yep.
All right, and we don't put them out on the main river channel. We just put them in the sloughs. We find the prevailing wind direction and put them on the side of the slough where it'll drift them across. And
Well, let me
I-
ask you this. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain. If you went back out, let's say Wednesday, it wasn't raining, and you went back out, do you think that would end up affecting how well
well,
you
the
do?
Wednesday's going to be really windy, but it's just kind of a hit or miss thing, isn't it?
But yeah, well, I've always found that fishing ahead of a cold front is way better than fishing behind one.
Yeah.
So,
So we really got a low pressure system moving in tomorrow night
Right.
with some strong straight line winds and
so
rain.
yeah, so we fished today ahead of a cold front. Beautiful, calm, not very much wind,
Yeah.
and like he said, the moon was waxing crescent. Don't know if that had anything to do with it or not, but we'll notice that.
All right, and Otter, come over here and rep your Auburn gear.
Hey, I look like I'm on my way to an Auburn football game, but I'm not.
Me and Otter have decided that me and Otter will have date night tomorrow night when we leave per sale.
Yeah.
Because Auburn doesn't play to 8, and we'll go to Buffalo Wild Wings and share a nice evening together.
By the way, I'm never included in date night.
No. Now,
Marianne and I just have to wing it on our own, do our own thing.
I'm a threat to make a lot of friends.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you. If you go sit at the bar with Al, he won't talk to you. He talks to everybody else.
Yeah, Jennifer's experienced that many times.
He's on a quest to figure out what they have in common.
Yeah.
He can find something in common with you. Whoever you are out there that's listening to this, I guarantee you, if Al has 5 minutes with you, he can find something y'all have, not just peripheral kind of things in common. He's going to find something significant to both of you.
Yeah, that's true. And hey, life's about making friends.
What's the most memorable bar conversation you've had in a restaurant?
That's a good well, I guess it'd have to be me and Otter at Buffalo Wild Wings, and this guy comes up that we don't even know.
Yeah.
He says, "Man, I follow y'all on YouTube." You know, and
Come to find out, he just lives right.
He just lives right down
down
there.
the river from us.
But like I said, we fish on Lay Lake, which is on the Coosa River chain. You know, we may have some new.
All right, question. Do you remember his name? He may be watching.
No, I don't.
Steve Griggs.
All right, Steve, if you're watching, comment and fuss it out that he didn't remember your name.
Now, Jennifer, tell and Otter both. I may forget a name. You know, I've taught literally probably 3,000 kids, and that's not being exaggerating.
You have. He's an old man, so he's taught a lot of
people. What is the uncanny thing if I see a former student?
You don't know their name, but
he won't remember their name, but he'll know what year they graduated high school.
Right.
And I'm usually on point.
Yes, exactly.
And a lot of times he can remember exactly where they sat in the classroom.
I can remember. I said, "Hey, you sat 2 or 3 rows back." But we're going to end up. I say we loosely because I'll skin these fish, fillet them. Otter will keep me company, and hey, it's a beautiful mess of fish.
How long is it going to take you to clean these?
It'll take about 48 minutes.
48 minutes.
That's the prediction, 48 minutes.
And I'm usually under the prediction.
Oh, yeah. He usually beats his prediction.
All right, well, we will update for the end of this video if you made your guess. You say 48 minutes?
48.
All right, Otter's going to time him, and we'll put a screen up. Jen will put a screen up to let us know if they met it.
Right.
We need her every week.
I'm telling you, we do.
Hey, and Otter, you know, once again, Front Porch Realty, Jen Squared, anything you want to buy, sell, or anything. Brass Bear Antiques, and on Valleydale Road. Go see what my wife has there. And hey, I even saved you, Jen, a few.
A very few.
A few boiled peanuts.
How many of y'all get boiled peanuts every time you go out on the lake? I know this one right here does.
We do every time we go.
Yeah. And this was.
Y'all get the Cajun kind? Or
No, and we won't say anything bad about them.
No.
But the regular are so good.
Yeah.
They are so good. All right, we'll give y'all an update right at the end of the episode. Thanks for tuning in. Well, it was an absolutely wonderful day. If y'all want to know how long it took me to fillet, skin these fish, 28 fish, process them. Otter's got about a 7-pound bag of fillets.
Right.
It took 32 minutes to do this. Now the big boy gave me a little trouble.
That's not all of the fillets.
Yeah.
The cooler is still half full of fillets.
Right. It's safe to say, Otter, that we probably got 16, 17 pounds of dressed fish.
Right.
Hey, Al and Otter Outdoors. Like, subscribe, share, hit that bell for notifications. Jen Squared from Front Porch Realty. Jennifer Barnett from Brass Bear Antiques, Valleydale Road. Check them out. Hey, We're going to be doing some gardening and various things. Otter gets a good shot of beautiful Lay Lake as we close out another episode of Al and Otter Outdoors. That's a wrap.